Simone Biles isn't just the most decorated gymnast in history, she's also a powerful voice for mental health awareness. Many fans may not realize the challenges she's faced beyond the mat. Let's explore this critical aspect of her journey together. Simone Biles is a name that resonates with excellence in the world of gymnastics. With a staggering total of 32 Olympic and World Championship medals, she has redefined what it means to be a gymnast. From her incredible floor routines to her breathtaking vaults, every performance leaves us in awe. Her signature move, the Biles, a double-twisting double backflip, has become synonymous with pushing the boundaries of what's possible in gymnastics. But behind those dazzling displays of athleticism lies a story that's often overlooked, one filled with pressure, anxiety, and the struggle for mental well-being. While we celebrate her achievements, it's crucial to recognize the challenges that come with being at the top. We're going to explore not just her triumphs, but also the deeper issues of mental health that many elite athletes face, including Simone herself. Simone's journey to the top of the gymnastics world has been nothing short of extraordinary. She showed an early aptitude for gymnastics. By the age of 6, she was already turning heads with her natural talent, fearless approach to the sport. But as we'll discover, the path to greatness is often paved with unseen obstacles. Let's start by talking about the immense pressure that elite athletes endure. Imagine being in the spotlight, with millions of eyes on you, expecting nothing less than perfection. This pressure can be overwhelming, and for many athletes, it leads to serious mental health challenges. According to a study by the Journal of Athletic Training, nearly 35% of athletes report experiencing symptoms of anxiety and depression. That's a staggering number, especially considering the stigma surrounding mental health in sports. Many athletes feel they have to maintain a facade of strength and resilience, hiding their struggles for fear of being perceived as weak. This pressure is amplified in individual sports like gymnastics, where the margin for error is incredibly small. A slight misstep or a moment of hesitation can mean the difference between gold and fourth place. For gymnasts like Simone, every competition is a test of not just physical prowess, mental fortitude as well. Simone Biles has been incredibly open about her mental health journey, and her willingness to speak out is a breath of fresh air in a culture that often prioritizes performance over well-being. She has described the pressures of competition as a double-edged sword. On one hand, the thrill of competition drives her to excel. On the other, the weight of expectations can be suffocating. In interviews, Simone has spoken about the constant battle with self-doubt and anxiety. She's mentioned that even on her best days, there's a nagging voice in her head questioning her abilities. This internal struggle is something many athletes face but rarely discuss openly. Now, let's take a closer look at Simone's personal journey. Growing up in a challenging environment, Simone faced obstacles from an early age. She was raised by her grandparents after her biological mother struggled with substance abuse. This tumultuous upbringing instilled in her a strong work ethic and resilience, but it also set the stage for her later struggles with mental health.
Simone and her sister were placed in foster care when she was just 3 years old. It wasn't until she was 6 that her grandparents, Ron and Nellie Biles, officially adopted her and her younger sister. This early experience of instability and uncertainty left an indelible mark on Simone's psyche, influencing her approach to gymnastics and life in general.
As she rose through the ranks of gymnastics, the pressure to perform only intensified. With every competition, the stakes grew higher. Simone has shared that she often feels like she's carrying the weight of the world on her shoulders. The expectations from coaches, sponsors, and fans can create an environment where mental health takes a backseat to performance. The gymnastics world has been under intense scrutiny in recent years, particularly following the Larry Nassar scandal. As a survivor of Nassar's abuse, Simone has had to grapple with not only her personal trauma, but also the responsibility of being a voice for change in the sport. This added layer of stress and responsibility has undoubtedly impacted her mental health. During the lead up to the Tokyo Olympics, Simone was not just preparing her body, she was also grappling with her mental health. The COVID-19 pandemic added another layer of stress as the games were postponed and the world faced uncertainty. For athletes, the pressure to perform at their best only escalated. And for Simone, this was no exception. The postponement of the Olympics meant an extra year of grueling training, maintaining peak physical condition, and managing the mental toll of uncertainty. Simone has spoken about the challenges of staying motivated during this time, describing it as one of the most difficult periods of her career. When the Olympics finally arrived, Simone was ready to showcase her talent. But during her first event, the team competition, she experienced something that would change everything: the twisties. This phenomenon, where gymnasts lose their sense of spatial awareness, can be incredibly dangerous. In a sport where a split second can mean the difference between a gold medal and a serious injury, twisties were a wake-up call for Simone. The twisties are a terrifying experience for any gymnast. Imagine being in mid-air, performing complex twists and turns, and suddenly losing track of where you are in space. For Simone, who performs some of the most difficult skills in the sport, this disorientation was particularly alarming. The pivotal moment came when Simone made the courageous decision to withdraw from competition. This choice was not made lightly. It was a profound act of self-care. In a world that often glorifies winning at all costs, Simone's decision to prioritize her mental health over medals sent shockwaves through the sports community. In her own words, she stated, "I didn't want to risk the chance of doing something that could hurt myself. I have to put my mental health first." This statement resonated with many, highlighting the importance of mental well-being in sports. Simone's choice was a turning point, not just for her, but for athletes everywhere. It challenged the stigma surrounding mental health and opened the door for honest conversations about the pressures athletes face. The reactions to her decision were mixed. While many praised her bravery, others questioned her commitment to the sport. This dichotomy reflects a broader societal issue: how we view mental health in relation to success. Simone's choice to step back was a powerful reminder that athletes are human too, and they deserve to prioritize their health.
In the aftermath of her withdrawal, Simone became a powerful advocate for mental health awareness in sport. She used her platform to speak openly about her struggles, encouraging other athletes to do the same. Her actions sparked a global conversation about the importance of mental health in athletics and beyond.
Simone's decision also highlighted the need for better support systems for athletes. Many sports organizations have since reevaluated their approach to mental health, implementing new programs and resources to help athletes cope with the pressures of competition. What can we learn from Simone Biles' story? It's a powerful testament to the importance of mental health in sports. Her journey sheds light on the pressures that elite athletes face and the need for understanding and support. By speaking out, Simone has not only advocated for herself, but has also become a voice for countless athletes who feel they cannot share their struggles. Her story encourages us to rethink how we view mental health in sports and to foster an environment where athletes can thrive both physically and mentally. Simone's impact extends far beyond the world of gymnastics. She has become a role model for people in all walks of life, demonstrating that it's okay to prioritize mental health even when the stakes are high. Her actions have sparked important conversations about work-life balance, self-care, and the true meaning of success. As we reflect on Simone's impact, it's essential to remember that mental health is just as important as physical health. Athletes should feel empowered to seek help and prioritize their well-being without fear of judgment. This applies not just to elite athletes, but to anyone facing pressure in their personal or professional lives. Simone's story also highlights the need for systemic change in how we approach mental health in sports and society at large. It calls for better education, more accessible resources, and a shift in cultural attitudes towards mental health. Moving forward, we can hope to see more athletes following in Simone's footsteps, speaking openly about their mental health struggles and advocating for change. What do you think about Simone's impact on mental health awareness in sports? Have her actions inspired you to think differently about mental health? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this video insightful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications for more content on wellness, health, and the stories that matter. Remember, if you're struggling with mental health issues, there's no shame in seeking help. Reach out to a mental health professional or trusted friend. You don't have to face these challenges alone. Thanks for watching, and remember, taking care of your mental health is just as important as any achievement.